This is the Red Line Network.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Red Light Radio Network here, early evening sports buffet with Ginch. I am said Ginch, Ryan Neff, your host. Some stuff to talk about today. Oh, by the way, another heat wave's coming here, another heat dome. Yippee. So stay cool out there. Keep your pets in, the air conditioning, check on your elderly, check on the homeless. Upset in the World Cup. Spain blanks France. Nobody saw that coming. I didn't see that coming. Spain wins 2-0 to punch their ticket to the final. Goals in the 22nd minute by Mikel Oyarzabal, and in the 58th minute, Pedro Porro. And then Spain obviously blanks France 2-0. I'm going to be quite honest with you, I'm shocked. Did not see that one coming at all. So what are we in store for tomorrow with Argentina and England? But Spain, I guess you can consider it a mild upset just because of the way France was playing. France were the favorites, I guess, heading into the World Cup. So France, excuse me, allergies. And of course, afterward, Mbappe was critical of the tactics by France and the loss. He said after the game, we were 3 against 2 in midfield, and against Spain, that's hard. Fabian Ruiz and Rodri had plenty of time to play. There was a lack of communication on the press. I think we should have done man-to-man press and forced them to run with us. He added, we didn't play the game we wanted. Tactically, when you don't do what you have to do in a World Cup semifinal, you don't win. Spain respected their game plan and what the team usually does. They like to control the ball and tempo. Our plan was to press them high so they could not install their rhythm. Because they are better than us at controlling a game, we didn't manage to do it. We were sloppy, technically. We could not hurt them when we could have. And he went on to say a bunch of other stuff too. So you're always going to second guess stuff if you lose. Had they won, it wouldn't be an issue. Reported by Dave McManaman, ESPN. Sources are saying the 76ers' pursuit of LeBron led by Max MB and Brown. What does it say here? Maxey is a fellow Clutch Sports client who has trained with LeBron James in the offseason for the past several years. Has referred to the 41-year-old LeBron star, LeBron, as a big brother in the past. So we will have to keep an eye on that. Do I think he's going to wind up in Philadelphia? No. But what do I know? I still think it's going to be the Heat of the Cavs. If he would have a chance to play with Giannis, I think he would play with Giannis. But Cleveland has a decent nucleus too. You go to Philly, you know Embiid's not going to play back-to-backs. I know Jaylen Brown's there. Maybe Jaylen Brown will make a difference. Maybe he'll, you know, get in Embiid's face about playing more. I don't know. A fan was fired after an alleged racist message to Aces Chelsea Gray, reported by ESPN News Services. He's been fired by his employer. The fan allegedly sent a racist message to guard Chelsea Gray on social media. Not smart. Hilton Grand Vacations announced the firing in a statement issued to multiple media outlets Tuesday, one day after Gray posted a screenshot of a message on her Instagram account that showed a fan calling Gray a racial slur. Hilton Grand Vacations said in a statement that that person responsible for that is no longer with the company. Gray said in a post, "People act like we just make this shit up, and the audacity to tell us athletes to shut up and dribble." So, unfortunately for that particular fan, obviously it was a dumbass. No longer with the company. It's like Herman Edwards always used to say, think before you hit send on social media, or just stay off social media. Because Big Brother is everywhere watching. It doesn't matter what you do. You send stuff out on social media, they're going to find out who you are. Whether this person was drunk, I don't know. But that's just stupidity. We've all done stupid shit in our lives. This was just dumb. Sources put by ESPN News Services. Roch Chalowski gets a record $10.35 million bonus from the White Sox. He was the number one pick in last week's amateur draft for Major League Baseball. The slot value for the top pick this year was $11,350,600. Chalowski's bonus tops the previous mark of $9.25 million for the amateur draft to belong to Reds pitcher Chase Burns and Rockies prospect Charlie Condon, two of the top three selections in 2024. Chalowski turned 21 in April. He hit 320 with 21 homers, 60 Rays, and a 1.088 OPS in 60 games this season for UCLA. Reported by Lizzie Beccarano, ESPN, Matt Freese, team goalkeeper, said that the criticism of the USMNT World Cup play hurts his heart. He told ESPN, "It's just so difficult for me to hear that because if people were to see this group on a day-to-day basis and spend time with these guys more personally, they would see how badly we wanted it. They would see how bad I wanted it. 2 years ago, dreaming, like literally dreaming of this and feeling the honor and the responsibility that comes with it. We want it so badly, more than anything else, to capitalize on that and reward that support with something special. During the World Cup and the months leading into the World Cup, there was literally nothing else that crossed my mind. When things are going well, you get all the accolades. When you get your ass handed to you by Belgium, 4-1, I think it was a couple of months ago or whatever, 3 months ago, or forget. Like last time they played Belgium, they got waxed. Thank you for the like, by the way. People are just going to dump. That's just what fans do. When it's going great, you guys are better than sliced bread, better than sweet tea. As soon as you get your ass kicked, you guys didn't look good. You stink. That's why they call them fanatics. Some fans take it to the extreme and get too personal. Exactly like the fan that sent Melissa Gray that tweet or that whatever was on social media. That's just dumbassery, as I call it. The Minnesota Timberwolves. What am I seeing here? My Verizon pad is trying to update, and it's not doing a real good job on it. There we go. Shams Charnius report. Wolves believe LaMelo Ball's fun style will elevate the team. Good luck with that, by the way. Tim Connolly, president of basketball operations, said that I think he'll elevate us and our environment will be conducive to his continued growth as well. Okay. There remains to be seen. Does it make them better? I don't know. You have to see it throughout the season. Sad news from the world of the NFL. Texans co-founder and senior chair Janice McNair, she has passed away at the age of 89. Texans chair and CEO Cal McNair said in a statement, "Mom was exceptional. She exuded kindness, radiated joy, had an endless amount of hope and love, and lived an incredible life centered around faith, family, philanthropy, and football. It's impossible to describe the profound gratitude that my sisters Ruth and Melissa and I feel for having her as our mom. Outside of our family, nothing mattered more to her than her beloved Texans." So just sad news to report there. The Open Championships this week. It's at the Royal Birkdale Golf Club. Reports are that the club itself is being called the fairest test of golf in the Open Championship rotation. On Tuesday, today, the golfers were raving about the firm and fast conditions. Scotty Scheffler said, "On each hole, there's a good bit of strategy. There's a decent amount of thinking," he said. Patty Harrington said, "This will be a firmer golf course. This is the first forecast I remember seeing. It had no rain in it for the week." So the conditions sounds like it's going to be firm. Who will win? I don't know. I guess I'll make my pick. Well, I can't make my pick tomorrow. Ooh, should I make a pick now? I'll go Rory. For some odd reason, Rory might overpower the course. So I think Rory may do some damage. Pressure's on Scotty Scheffler to win at least one major this year. He needs to have a good showing. He missed the cut last weekend, by the way. First time in 78 tournaments, I believe it said. He had missed the cut. Other NFL news. It's the same stuff that I went over yesterday. So nothing on that front. Major League Baseball, again, All-Star game tonight. They should be throwing out the first pitch soon. Shohei Ohtani will be a designated hitter for this weekend series at the Yankees, but he can't play in the All-Star. Some of this other stuff I've already gone over in the last day or two. It's going to be a quick show. Let me go to the WNBA. Scores from yesterday. As they pop up here. Still trying to do something. Actually, earlier today, the Sun beat the Fire 90-87, ongoing right now in the third. Mystics up on the tempo, 37-35. Games yesterday, the Dreams beat the Sparks 101-92. The Lynx beat the Mercury 104-100. Again, the Open Championship. I'm going to go Rory. I don't know why. I just think he wins. If you're betting on it, Scotty Scheffler is the favorite. He's at plus 620. Rory is second, plus 860. Tommy Fleetwood is 18-1. John Rahm, along with Matt Fitzpatrick, is plus 1850. Xander Schauffele, 25-1. Chris Gotterup is at 30-1. And if you want to take a chance, ladies and gentlemen, they're all golfers right now that are 5,000-1. These gentlemen are a little bit up in age. Darren Clark is 5,000-1. David Duval is 5,000-1. These guys probably aren't going to win. But if you're looking farther back, you got Gary Woodland at 170-1. Keegan Bradley is 160-1. But if you're looking at some of the other favorites, Justin Rose is 39-1. Wyndham Clark is 41-1 odds. Bryson DeChambeau is 53-1, albeit he is not playing really well. Justin Thomas is 53-1. Brooks Koepka is at 60-1. Jordan Spieth, 76-1. Hideki Matsuyama, 92-1. Jason Day, 150-1. And a partridge in a pear tree. Ludwig Aberg, he's 33-1. He could be a sleeper. According to ESPN, Mark Schlabel and Paula Uggetti. Obviously, Scheffler and McIlroy are the favorites. Some sleepers are talking about, obviously, last week's winner, Tom Kim. So we'll see. Tomorrow, England and Argentina. I think it will end up 1-1 at the end of regulation, and I think they will go to penalty kicks. I had England winning on penalty kicks. It says here that the game, the All-Star game, is supposed to start at 8 o'clock. I still don't see where they've done the first pitch yet, and it's 20 after. Unless they're going through all their pregame BS. So I think I'm going to end it there because the Major League Baseball All-Star game is going to dominate. There's WNBA action on the night, and then really everything else in the other sports is quiet. So I'm going to end it there. Thanks to everybody that tunes in. Again, before I do this and I sign off, there. Bring me back on here. Again, thanks to everybody that tunes in. I will not be on tomorrow, but check out the programming tomorrow here on the Red Line Radio Network. I'll be back Thursday for another edition of Early Evening Sports Buffet with the Ginch and also 4 Down Territory. Yes, we are T-minus a week and a half away, 2 weeks, about a week and a half, until teams start reporting to their respective NFL camps. So, as I say at the end of each show, practice compassion, practice empathy, have passion in whatever you're doing. Hug somebody every once in a while. You might make their day. Tell somebody you love them. You might not get a second opportunity. And for God's sakes, if you see somebody struggling in whatever fashion it is, ask what's bothering them. Ask how you can get them help. Because you might not just be saving a life. You might be saving a multitude of lives. With all that being said, I will see everybody Thursday. You enjoy the night. Enjoy the Major League Baseball All-Star Game if you're going to watch. I'll see everybody on Thursday evening. There's only one thing left for me to do, and that's for Danny Don Meredith to take me out. Have a good night.
Turn out the lights. The party's over. They say that all good things must end. Call it a night. The party's over. And tomorrow and next year starts the same old thing again.
Redline Network introduces our newest partnership, Outlaw Light. Outlaw is crafted for all of the beer drinking patrons of America. They aren't preaching or teaching, their mission plain and simple, to provide a high quality beer at an affordable price. Outlaw is crisp, crushable, refreshing. Available by the case, tall boys, 16-ounce 6-packs or singles. Go to outlawbeer.com to find the nearest can or tavern near you. The Redline Network proudly raises their cans to you. Stay bold, Outlaw.